Okay, so we start out with Janelle. Hunter is leaving for college and she's trying to plan a cookout. So she's talking to Cody, who is working out, trying to organize the whole family to kind of come together. And he brings up the whole quarantine thing. Like, not for nothing, I feel like they're in a red state, and like most red state people don't even follow the CDC guidelines, but it's amazing to see they're following it. I hope they keep the same energy with the vaccinations for sure. But he's kind of going on, and basically, it's more about Robin because Robin's son had RSV when he was a baby, and she's worried about the lungs and everything, which is a good worry, but not to see your family in 5 months. That's a lot. That is crazy to me. And like, we find out Gabe is now staying in some make do apartment just so that Cody could come see Janelle and the other kids in the house. I'm just like, y'all doing too much. Like, wear a freaking mask, go out. But he wants them to literally quarantine all year, have someone else bring in the groceries. Like, that's not sustainable. You have teenagers. Like, teenagers don't sit tight and they shouldn't. That's when you're supposed to live your best life at the end of the day. So it's just like very, very unrealistic. So he goes to Meri, which he doesn't even talk to Meri. Meri too is like, her confessionals are funny as hell because she's like, Cody's talking to me. Cody came to see me. You guys thank God for me that Cody is like speaking to me, which you could tell is manipulative because now Christine is on the outs, right? Because Christine is requesting to go back to Utah. So Cody is trying to work the numbers. So he's trying to make sure Mary's still in the pocket, even though he says like we're not romantically involved, but our relationship is better. I'm like, what kind of relationship is going on? Like, I am so confused. They all seem so unhappy. That's the funny thing, except Janelle. And Janelle has always been really about sister wife. She's always been selfless to me, even from season 1 till where was season 14 now. She's always seemed like such a giving person. So she doesn't seem bothered, but Christine was the one that used to always get her way, right? Even when Robin was a new wife, Christine ran the shots. I know I put a video back there where all Christine stands and we support a woman that is trying to find her happiness, that's for sure. But Cody made a statement that Christine is used to being the one in and now she's on the one out. And, basically their whole relationship is compromised, that she's finding it hard to deal with. And I actually agree with that. I don't agree with a whole bunch of things Cody says, but that is so true. I feel like Christine is used to getting her way and now she's not. She's having like a super major temper tantrum and it's just, that's what led to divorce. I'm not saying she doesn't have a right because later in the episode, we'll talk about what else happens. So she's with Meri, basically asking Meri, do you want to go to Utah? So to see where Meri is. Meri basically lives there part-time, I feel like, because she has the Airbnb where her mom is running in a different state. But Meri is all for him. Meri is trying to get her relationship back. She ain't trying to rock that boat. So eventually he now goes to Robin, who is the main person like directing movements. So he's like, well, we're going to do like a cookout. We'll social distance. She's like, well, the little ones might not be able to social distance. She's really worried. She doesn't want to have to wrangle the kids. She doesn't want to be the bad person, blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, what the? I don't know. Eventually, I guess she agrees to come. But an interesting conversation Gabe had with his mom, I missed that earlier, where he was like that he thinks is Robin making all these issues because he's like, is it dad or is it Robin? Because if he still doesn't come around after, if I catch COVID and like come back from COVID, meaning I'm immune, and he doesn't come around, then that's a problem. Especially now that there's a vaccine. I can't wait for all that to kind of play because now there's a vaccine, we could all be together, or can we still not be together? Because exactly. But we'll see. So he's like, well, this and that. Robin eventually comes. Then they get to the cookout. Everyone is excited because they really haven't been like a family group setting for like 5 months, which is that's almost half the year. Like, that's a long time, especially if you guys live supposedly in the same neighborhood, same environment. Like, that's crazy that you won't see yourself in that long of a time. So they're having fun. Of course, the little ones miss Truly, so they're trying to play with Truly. Robin is freaking out. Cody's freaking out. I'm just like, and he makes 3 fire pits. He doesn't make a fort for Meri. He just like Meri could float around. I'm like, Meri, why are you still in this crap? Because you got your own business. You're divorced, so you can literally just take your suitcase and walk away. Like, why is Meri in this? So the kids are getting along, they're stressed, but at the end of the day, they seem very, very happy to be together, which is good. Then Christine announces that her daughter with the scoliosis finally has a surgery date. They're very happy about it. They're not going to put rods in her bag. They're going to use like a fiber optic kind of thing to do it, which is great. So it's a safer surgery for the girl. So, but Cody's like, oh, they'll have to quarantine 2 weeks before, 2 weeks after. Everything's gonna be like, he calculated basically like 6 weeks duration, and he's like, he can't be away from the rest of the family for that long. I'm like, who's the rest of the family? Okay, let's say the quarantine. I'm not saying he should be gone for 6 weeks, but your daughter is having major surgery. Like, this should not even be a question. And he literally already killed the fact that he won't be there. And I'm just like, this is probably why Christine walked away, because you can't treat my child crazy. Like, it's okay for you to treat me crazy, but now my child is like, and we see the previews for the next episode. The girl is bawling, like, why wouldn't he be here? Why won't he drop things and come see me? That's crazy. He's acting like these are not his kids. That's what he's acting like they're his stepkids. And he just doesn't give a crap. And I'm not saying like stepchildren should be treated bad or stepparents are bad. I'm not saying that. But he's acting really weird. Like, I don't know a parent, especially a parent that has been in his child's life for all this time. She has major surgery and you don't show up at all. I'm hoping he's just saying it and at least he shows up for the day of the surgery or some, like he has to show up. So we'll see what happens. But that was the episode, short and sweet. Let me know what you want to talk about. Like, subscribe, share. Thank you guys.